It's all right. You know, slower and all, you got to focus on, but this is not a bad all by any means. But it's more so the unlimited ammo is just super good at countering things like Dino, super good at countering things like Groot. That's really strong. All these Brawl heroes with a limited ammo shotgun, he's a problem for, but he's just a huge target. Like, I feel like Punisher is always a big target for teams. When you're fighting in a team fight, he's a big frame, and he's a hit scan big frame, so other hit scans like Hela are looking for him 24/7. And they just outshine him in the 1v1s. Unless you're up in his face, which you shouldn't be if you're off-angling with a hit scan. I think I keep him in B for that, but that's... Then also, I think, and kind of moving upwards, is Hawkeye. I think Hawkeye has the best duelist alt with the side team up, the Psylocke team up. Maybe in the game, not necessarily. Starless is good. Wolverine is in the conversation. Glartrox could be there, but maybe not even, because when you go into that form, you can burst Glartrox, you can burst any of these, even tanks, even Venom in seconds, dude. Like, it is so hard to react to. It is just a better Punisher. It's a way better Punisher all. When you have the side team up, it turns side team up guys turns your bow into essentially a shotty. But it actually has decent range too. And you can literally drop Venom. I have a video I actually posted in my new video if you want to go watch it. The video I just posted about best team ups. Watch me take out Venom, and then 3 backline and another tank in literally 2 seconds. It's insane how fast it is, and you can't miss because they're stationary with their clones. I think that team up is nasty for Hawkeye. The only reason I can't move him up is because this character just gets exploded by everybody that dives. His movement cooldowns escape are nothing compared to a lot of these other heroes. Like an invulnerable flight that takes you wherever you want. Or non-stop overshielding while dashing in the sky every second. You know what I mean? That's the kind of difference I'm talking about. Other than, I can double jump backwards and swing a single sword forwards. That while I'm doing that, I can't even use my bow. It just gets destroyed. Yeah. What's up in B tier? I would say Blade is still good. I mean, this is B tier. I think all these characters are playable once again. I think Blade is B tier. I think his team up going to 12 is the right selection for him. He beats up tanks, but I'm not get ever stressed about a Blade. They come into melee range and certain things mess him up, like in the melee trade. Like obviously, like if they're running like more brawly stuff with Blade, I'm just gonna go Dino and just kind of smoke them. And if Blade gets close, I just chomp him. I use blinkies until he blocks, and then I chomp him. And then he just goes. It's like kind of the civil sort of fantastic. He has good, but I still think Blade is in the best state he's been in. So it's annoying, but the B tier again is still good. I think these are for characters that excel at certain things but have huge weaknesses. Cyclops is just not as good of a hit scan anymore. That's fine with me. I'm fine with them rotating different hit scan. I like Elsa. I think Elsa's fun to play. I think Elsa's fun to watch in the first scene. I think Hela's fun to watch too. So maybe I'm a little biased. It's more so just about like aiming and watching the 1v1 duels and all. So I like the change here. I think Cyclops just had so much in the kit. It was overwhelming. And some of the kills just felt like, like the Cyclops being able to eat you around corners all the time to take you out, and seeing KOs like that when people make dope escapes just to get clipped around a corner, I'm like, it's so ridiculous. So I'm happy they made him a little weaker. I don't think his team ups do anything major for him either. They make him attack faster and stuff, but it still feels weak. His range feels weak, but I still think he's fun. It's kind of how I feel about Phoenix. I think Phoenix, I think Phoenix is similar. I was trying to play Phoenix yesterday when I was forced to do the hit scan, and she just feels so weak in range now. Which is fine, because I think Phoenix is disgusting. It has been disgusting for literally ever. I think we gotta remember, like, it's okay for characters to take a seat backwards for a little bit. It's not always the case that happens with various heroes. I'm not a of it, but I think she's been really good. I think these team-ups are alright for her. They're not major. I think her hit scan, although they gave it a buff in the last match, it still feels weak. But maybe I'm just cheeks. I do think that Alpha and Elsa are the better options just across the board. last year, I think Widow's disgusting, yeah. I think Widow damage boost might be protein. I said right now that this might, I might be the only person in the world to put it there. I'm hoping that I'm right when the protein rolls around. If you see a Widow, she kills everybody through all. And her neutral's good. And her escape's good. I think she's good, dude. I think she's really good. Let's see, though. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm okay with being wrong. That's gonna be my controversial one. Let's keep going. I don't think Fist, you know what? I don't think Punisher is as bad as he has been. I like the Thor team up for Punisher. I think the whole team up for Punisher is not hold on. Hey, let me start this again, Lost. Iron Man, sorry, is not as bad as he has been. I like the Hook team up, I like the Thor team up, I like the Thor one who got recently nerfed, but it feels like you can't miss your laser. So you really focus on when you're playing Iron Man now, you're moving in the sky. You have to be circling, you have to be doing the height drop stuff, but all the while, your laser is far easier to land now, so I think the Thor team up is good for him. The Hook team up, I think, is kind of a meme. I don't think it does enough with Gamma. I really don't. It doesn't feel stronger. I don't know why. I think Gamma does not feel stronger. I think giving the invincible shield in your arm is fine. If you're in any organized play, you say, hey, I'm going to all Mac bubble me or Hulk bubble me, and it's like the same story. So it sounds like pretty good, but it's not like it's outstanding no matter what. Like trying to buff up something that's poop doesn't make it not poop, right? Like trying to polish a turn, I should say. It's not like they're changing the turn, changing the diet. But I think Thor is different because it makes your laser so easy to land. My take. I don't know. I think Moon Knight's cheeks. I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of Moon Knights. I haven't seen any value in Moon Knight. The dash seemed like a good change for him. I think his AoE damage has fallen off. I'm not sure. I don't know. I just think the hit scan stuff really good into him. I think Elsa's really strong. If they're running a big body like Punisher, like Moon Knight, when you're playing Elsa, you destroy them because your shoddy doesn't spread. The spread is perfect for the frames. You just destroy them. So I think both these characters fall because of this kind of meta stuff, more meta hit scan range. But he just doesn't feel good. I feel like his ult doesn't even feel good anymore. And even with Rudolph, like, there's more cleanses in the game now. So I don't know. I don't love Moon Knight right now. I don't think this is as scary with the new team-up stuff. I think a lot of the people that Fist used to hard counter now have answers to Fist. I.e., if they're going heavy Fist damage, and I'm playing Brute, for example, I could bubble. Or even the upgraded heal wall, like, it almost, like, mitigates a lot of the damage that Iron Fist does. I hate going against Fist, for the record, and I think there are some very good Fist players. I don't think his team-ups are obscene. I think the heal team-up is not the right way to play it nowadays for Fist. His heal team-up, I actually don't play a lot of Fist or watch a lot of Fist. Just from my experience with him, he hasn't been as much of a threat anymore. I'm gonna look at his other team up besides Heal Fist. I actually don't know what it is. I'm trying to do that I don't. Thank you, Nasty Baby. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to find Fist. It's I. Gosh, this dude wasn't good for Fist.
Pretty sure I'm technically undead.
Okay. She's got the Heal Fist, which I don't think is bad. Oh, he's got the uppercut. Is he uppercut good? He's using it. Why is he not using it? Is it not good? It's very good. Upgrade uppercut is insane. Okay.
Pretty sure I'm technically undead.
Alright, so I'll really say, I don't think Fist is good. I've been playing a lot against some of the best Fists in ranked. They don't feel like they have as much impact. Maybe it's just some of the characters getting stronger. He kind of falls to the wayside with the changes. But I guess, I don't know. I see a lot more heal Fist than I do uppercut Fist. I'm wondering if Fist somehow changes things. I think Wolverine in terms of take testing is just such a better option. But very different playstyle. Much more divey with less brawly. Where you gotta sneak and be very map aware in positioning. This, you can kind of just send it. Okay. I'll be curious to move this up if the uppercut changes my mind. Interesting, yeah. I can move this if uppercut changes my mind. I don't even know. I don't really. This is like one of the only characters I don't know everything about, actually. I didn't even know second team more. What you can see. C or B. Maybe I'll put him in B for safety because I don't think he's as bad as Moon Knight. I think Moon Knight's really bad right now. Spider-Man I didn't put in. So I'm between A or B for me. I think Gamma Squid and a lot of the anti-dive tanks are really good, and Yancey Street against Spider-Man now, Jeff, is so much better. Yancey Street used to be cheeks against Spider-Man because he used to bump him high enough to where he would escape the effects of the ground. But now Bucky's got grounding. Yancey Street has a decrease in height, which I don't think people realize. The thing is, I used to Yancey Street Spider-Man, he'd pop up and then he'd grab away because he was out of height range. Now it's super high. So I pop up Spider-Man, he lands in front of me, and I get 2 haymakers to his face, and he's cooked. And now I've got Gamma Squids and grounding from Bucky behind me. So Spider-Man and me, I think he is the fastest character in the game, has a super high skill ceiling. There are Spider-Men that will dice me up to this day. But as a whole, there are more answers for Spider-Man than there have ever been. His team up getting that damage reduction on Venom, definitely not bad. I think people are now kind of leaning more towards the red hold for Penny, which I think is also good for getting all your touches back. But again, it still doesn't change the answers. So I guess you can use Venom more defensively to counter some of the counters you, but I still think he gets torn with some of the new stuff. I mean, these characters buffs. I don't know. I guess I'll put Fantastic in C. I think the Fantastic buffs and team-ups are awesome. I love the Luke B playstyle for Fantastic. I just rarely want Fantastic on my team over pretty much everyone else on this list. He's a jack of all trades and truly a master of one. I think they just make this guy a Vanguard and like fully play into the immunity playstyle where he has moments where he's immune. That's my take. Because that's where I think he plays best, is like a pseudo Vanguard. Great appealing, decent appealing, not even as good as a lot of these heroes like Bucky, like Namor, and a lot of the Vanguards. So again, good at everything, not the best at one thing. And that's rarely what you want on your team. Even with the changes, even being able to go in and play and say whatever you want, I still think Inflated States is the most vulnerable position because you can just destroy him with CC. I think the Luby team up's sick. You know, a little One Piece live action. See it and role play it a little bit. There's some great Fantastics, as always, but I don't think the hero's great. I don't think the team ups were obscene. I think Squirrel Girl's team ups are buns. I think she's still buns. I think she's fine to play into Dinosaur because you can destroy Shield. I think she's fine to play into group comps. Or when you're trying to get out of a spawn door, if they're truly holding you at the spawn door. Outside of that, I don't think there's really a time to play Squirrel. I think her ultimate, once you climb Elo,